Ave Maria by Franz Schubert. In 1825, Franz Schubert composed Elles dritter Gesang. We all know this song by the title of Ave Maria, one of the most famous performed music of all times. Elisa Bovi, Soprano.
We're so excited to have Elisa here. Let me see, is this on? We're so excited to have Elisa here. And one of the things that's also happening is that because we are sister cities, the Knights of St. Francis have been so gracious as to support a delegation of incredible people that have come here that we work with. And one of them is Rosella Vasta, who is the leader of the Pied International School, a school set up particularly to help educate American students in Italian art and dance and just incredible advanced studies in Italian history and sacred things as well. Can you please welcome Rosella Vasta from the Pied International School? Also with us today is Giovanna Caparelli, who is both not only the manager but the director of the International Franciscan Bookstore. It's a repository of all things Franciscan. It's the greatest collection of scholarly works in multiple languages. We are so excited to have her here today because she's part of this wonderful visitation group that we have, this wonderful group. Can you please stand and receive recognition? Also want to say that the Knights of St. Francis would be nowhere if it didn't have its founder and its international director who continues to lead us. This is the 8th year of our the celebration of the Arch Confraternity of the Knights of St. Francis. I want you to give wonderful recognition to Angela Aliotto. The wonderful leadership. Speaking of leaders, servant leaders, I run a lot of priests and bishops and other deacons, and trust me, I'm very lucky to be working with a man who I consider not only my boss in a religious way, but also a friend. Father Art, can you come up and just say a few more words to us as they prepare for the second act?
Jesus' Sermon on the Mount, the Beatitudes, and all the other teachings that Jesus proclaimed, proclaiming God's wisdom, especially among his disciples. And the priests also, time and again, we do Sermon on the Mount, but once in a while we do Sermon on the Amount. And for that reason, in appreciation for the music and beautiful experience that we have tonight, we have a basket there in the middle of the church. So please do contribute to the basket for the enhancement of our music program here in the cathedral. So I've been a pastor here since July 1st of last year. It was a really big surprise for me because I was the former pastor of Mission Dolores and I thought I was going to retire there. And then all of a sudden, the Archbishop called me out of the blue with this big surprise. And indeed, the assignment here has exposed me to a lot of wonderful and beautiful things, very challenging also. And one of the biggest challenges is the maintenance of the cathedral, aside from keeping the people together, to come together, to inspire them to come to Mass and to join in the other activities we have in the cathedral. So in the church we have the first collection, so towards the end we'll have the second collection also. So, and may I invite Angela to say a few words? Angela has been such a driving force of the Knights of St. Francis, and I have developed a wonderful friendship with her since I was the pastor in Mission Dolores, and we have continued that friendship.
Father, thank you so very much. It's such an honor to be here tonight. Father Art is one of the most amazing people in the world, so if you don't know him really, really well, please get to know him, because it's incredible that he has been made rector of the cathedral. I always visited him down at Mission Dolores, where both my father and I always had our inaugural masses. So when I would visit Father Art down there, it was always so special. But then when the Archbishop made him the rector of the cathedral, in the city it just doesn't get better. So Father Art, we love you very, very much, and thank you so much for having us tonight. The Knights of St. Francis started 8 years ago, as Deacon Chris Sandoval said, and we have a Knights division in Umbria, specifically in Assisi, of course, Perugia and Corciano, and the other towns surrounding the town of Assisi, which is a mystical valley. Right after you go through Spoleto, you go into the mystical valley called the Spoletana. And Rosella Basta is the director of the Knights of St. Francis in Assisi, which of course is a very special thing to do. We, the Knights of St. Francis, are trying to take over the prison where St. Francis of Assisi was imprisoned for an entire year in 1205. And Rosella introduced me to the mayor of Perugia, and now there's a cardinal, a Pope Francis Cardinal, which is extremely exciting to people like me. And we are working very hard on getting the prison where St. Francis spent a year of his life, where it is considered by most scholars that he was converted at that time. So it's a very important, holy, sacred place. It's been a tourist office for years. Because of Rosella, working with the mayor and the cardinal, they have emptied it and they're preparing so that the Knights of St. Francis can take it over and make it a very special place. So to have Rosella Vasta here, and Giovanna, who runs the largest Franciscan international bookstore in the world, and to have Elisa Bovi come sing for us. The three of them have come, they came last Wednesday and they're staying at my house and we are having so much fun. I almost feel like I'm in Assisi again, almost. But certainly St. Francis is with us and it's been a great experience. So, Rector Art, I just want to thank you so very, very much. The Knights love you very much, and it's working together that I think in the city of St. Francis in the United States of America, that we can spread the Franciscan joy and love and compassion for all of the good things versus all the terrible things you mentioned earlier in the political scene today. If we can spread the love and compassion of St. Francis of Assisi together, that's what's going to make the difference both locally, statewide, and nationally, which is why the Knights of St. Francis have gone international now, because we want to spread that joy and that love. So thank you so much for coming tonight to hear Elisa. She is incredible. She sang in my kitchen for some of my brothers, my children, and my grandchildren on Saturday, and when she sang Mimi from La Boheme, I just burst out crying. It was just so incredible. So I'm delighted that we have her here, and I want to thank you all so much for coming tonight.
Well, thank you, Angela. Thank you for having me in your house. We feel at home. And thank you for being here, San Francisco, a wonderful town. In behalf of Giovanna and our friend Elisa, we thank you. Now is the second act. Cavalleria Rusticana by Pietro Mascagni. It is the history of two Sicilian lovers in 1800, Santuzza and Turiddu. Refused by the married woman Lola, Turiddu gets engaged with Santuzza, a woman he doesn't love. The love drama leads to a tragic end. Elisa Bovi, Soprano.